What's up, clowns? Alright, I'm here. I'm here to watch this clown show. I'm here to watch this shit show that is the Pittsburgh Steelers going on against the Indianapolis Colts. I'm dreading this game, and yeah, I have a feeling that we're going to lose by more than 4 scores. Anyway, here's a link if y'all want to pop in. There you go. Anyway. Alright, let's get to it. The game starts in about 6 minutes. 6 or 7 minutes. Alright, so the Colts are favored by what? By only 3.5 points? They should be favored by at least 10, if I'm going to be honest with you. The Steelers' defense the past 2 weeks has been an absolute disaster. Like, we got injuries all over the place, especially in the secondary. The Steelers probably have the worst pass defense in the NFL, and I think the Colts lead the league in passing yards per game. So yeah, this is gonna be an absolute fucking bloody murder on this bitch. Oh my god, Ian Eagle and JJ Watt always call Steelers games. I don't know why. Alright, Deshaun Elliott is out, Chuck Clark is all out, and Jabril Peppers they're out. So we got a lot of players on secondary. And Kyle Duggar was acquired on Thursday. We acquired this dude. Got 14 tackles so far this year. Let's see how he falls up today. Alright, let me put on some background music. Alright, we gotta control. Steelers need to learn how to control the clock, man. Colts, just do what you have been doing all year, man. That's all you really gotta do. Alright, so let's go to the other games. So as this game goes on, we got the Falcons and Patriots. I obviously picked the Patriots at one. The Falcons are all over the place. And next up, got the Chargers and Titans. I mean, is there really any decision here? I mean, anyone picking the Titans just wants to be different. And we got the Bears and then the Bengals. I flipped a coin on this game. This game could go either way. I mean, both of these teams are buns, but I picked the Bears just for my own benefit. And then after that, we got the Giants and 49ers. I picked the 49ers, but I mean, this game could go either way. The 49ers are really banged up, especially on defense, so we'll see how that plays out. Then we got the Broncos and Texans. This game, I can possibly see the Texans winning that game, but I gotta go with the hotter hand. I gotta go with the Denver Broncos. Their defense has just been superior, and I think they have the talent to maintain CJ Stroud. So I got the Texans in that one. Vikings and Lions. As always, fuck the Vikings. I'm taking the Lions. I mean, no question there, no doubt about it. Sup, Crazy Juice. And then after that, we got, where was I? Yeah, we got the Panthers and Packers. Listen, on paper, the Packers should beat the Panthers. I think Andy Dalton is Andy Dalton still starting? I believe he is. If that, then the Packers might win that, but don't be shocked if the fucking Panthers somehow squeak out of that one. And then oh my god, what the actual flying fuck is this? Jags and Raiders. Man, no one's watching that game. I'm picking the Jags. I mean, but yeah, nobody really cares about the game. Then we got the Saints and Rams. I gotta go with the Saints, man. Not the Saints. I'm just kidding. I'm picking the fucking Rams. You know what I mean? Hot offense. Yeah, Saints got nothing over there. And then we got the America's Game of the Week. We got the fucking Chiefs and Bills. Yeah, I took the Chiefs on that one. Even though I think I wouldn't be shocked if not the Bears, the fucking Bills win this game. What's up, Chad? Here we go, Steelers. Here, even though the Colts are, yeah, let's go. Yeah, hopefully we win. Dude, watch us win. Dude, Chad, watch us win this game, bro. If we win this game, I'm gonna laugh. Listen, if the Colts somehow lose this game, bro, the Colts are frauds, man. Daniel Jones, he's fool's gold. I never believed in him to begin with, but I mean, we'll see, man. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, I got the Chiefs winning that game. I mean, the Bills can possibly win since they're at home, but yeah, I got to go with the harder team. The Bills' secondary is really not that good, to be honest with you, even though they have gotten a little bit better throughout the season. But yeah, that's my pick. And then on Sunday night, yeah, I'm not watching that shit. We get the Seahawks and Commanders. I picked the Seahawks, obviously. And then on Monday night, we get the Cowboys and Cardinals. McCall Murray's still out, so I'm picking the Cowboys. I would have picked the Cowboys either way, even if Kyler Murray was playing. But it is what it is. Anyway, all right, one more minute till kickoff. Here we go. Here we go with this clown show. Dude, urinating trees are gonna be on suicide watch. Yeah, I picked the Colts. I picked the Colts, unfortunately, in my pick'ems for this game. I'm like 70 and 39 in my pick'ems so far, so I'm doing pretty okay. Because actually no ball. Alright, let me put the... Oh, my bad. Let me put my screen up. I'm sorry. There we go. That's a lot better. Alright, game should start up in any second. You know what I mean? Let me see if the audio is good on my end. Just give me a minute. I think we're good, I guess. All right, whatever. Yeah, once again, the Colts are favored by 3.5 points, which should be more, honestly. All right, here we go. Let the oh my God, let the clown show begin. I'm not optimistic at all. 57 degrees outside, partly cloudy, winds at around 6 miles per hour in the southeast. All right. So Steelers receive in the first half. Kenneth Gainwell will return. Here we go. So the Colts defer to the second half, and we're on our way. Williams, here we go. Slide, spin move, and is inside the 38 or 39. So decent return there for Pittsburgh. And here comes the Steelers offense. Woo! All right, 6 touchdowns this season for Aaron Rodgers. All right, let's see what the offense does. Even though the offense hasn't really been the issue, it's mostly been the defense. Here we go. All right, 1st and 10. Jalen Warren in the backfield. Here's a snap. Play action. Rodgers throws. It is dropped by Jonnu Smith. He was wide open too. All right, second half. All right, 2nd and 10 then. A little bit overthrown, but it is what it is. All right, 2nd and 10. Steelers have not scored more than seven points in 57 straight games. Here's a snap. Is a screen. DK Metcalf under screen toss, and he's gonna gain about 6. All right, 3rd and 4 coming up. All right, Steelers have to keep the ball. They are 2nd worst in time possession. They average 27 minutes and 31 seconds a game. We gotta find a way to keep the ball, man. 3rd and 4 on their own 45-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's a snap. Rodgers. Pump. Rodgers looks. Screens. And it's going to be way short. Bro, lost a half a yard. Alright, so Steelers are punt. Alright. 3 and out in typical Steelers fashion. Corliss Waitman with the punt here. Oh. Alright, it's returnable, and it's going to go out of bounds inside the 21. Good 45-yard punt by Corliss Waitman. And here come the Colts. Andy Dimes, Indiana Jones. All right, let's see how this defense gets torched. I can't wait. Here we go. Here's a snap. Jones to throw. Throws to the left. It is complete to number 14. I think he got the first down. He went out of bounds. I think they're going to give it to him. You know, Steelers haven't had a takeaway in the last 3 games. That's sad. All right, 1st and 10 for the Colts. Here's a snap. Here's a handoff. Good stop there by the defense. Jonathan Taylor got stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Alex Highsmith and TJ Watt with tackles there. Nice. Oh, wow. Bengals got an opening touchdown on the kickoff. Wow. Typical Bears. All right, 2nd and 11. Here's a snap. Jones to throw. Jones looking. It is incomplete. Josh Downs covered by Joey Porter Jr. That's going to set up 3rd and 11. And Alex Highsmith is a little bit shaken up on the sideline. Oh, man. Here's a snap. Jones looks to the left. It is complete for Pierce. Yep, I knew that was coming. 18-yard conversion there for Indianapolis. Alec Pierce. Good throw there by Daniel Jones. All right, 1st and 10 here for Indianapolis. Here's the snap. Jones to throw. Jones. Oh, wow. Wow. Alec Pierce breaks a tackle and is stopped. Goes out of bounds around the 16-yard line, deep in the Steelers' territory. Oh, yep. This is going to be a long game for the Steelers defense. Peyton Wilson with the tackle there. Looks like Alec Pierce is going to have a hell of a game today. 3 targets, 3 receptions for 64 yards on this drive alone. Look at that. Here's a snap. Jones, play action. Jones to throw. It is knocked away by Patrick Queen. Colts have had 68 straight points in red zone drive. That's the longest streak in the NFL. Well, what isn't the longest streak in the NFL? Like, what the fuck? All right, 2nd and 10. Here's a snap. Jones looking to the left. Jones throws complete to Michael Pittman. Oh, Josh Downs, my bad. I thought that was Michael Pittman for a second. For a gain of 8. Oh my god, Darius Slay is down. Come on, we can't have any more injuries on defense, man. Oh, this is gonna be an absolute disaster. Like, Alex Highsmith has already left the game, and now Darius Slay. All right, Mike Tomlin is walking down on the field to talk things over with the defense. Oh no! Yeah, we had commercial break. This game's over, bro. Oh my god. Oh no, this is not good. Harvey steak nuggets. Has anyone really tried them? I'm just curious. You could have just made a burrito bowl with those steak nuggets, but hey, what do I know? They could have made a wrap with those steak nuggets, but hey, that's Wendy's for you. All right, 3rd down for the Steelers. All Alright, Darius Slay's headed to the locker room. Alex Highsmith is returned to the sideline. Alright, 3rd and 2 for Indianapolis. They need to cross the 6-yard line for 1st and goal. Here's a snap. Handoff. Johnson Jones. It is. Oh, what a stop by Jalen Ramsey. Let's go. Only gains 1 yard. So it's got to be 4th and 1. About time the Steelers defense does something. I think they're going to go for it. 4th down conversion percentage, 83.3%. That's the highest in the NFL. They're going to have to go for it. Tight formation. Here's a trick play. Oh! Jonathan Taylor. Oh, spins and gets the 1st and goal. Good move there by Jonathan Taylor. Good play there by Indianapolis. Really good play there. Wow, the Steelers defense can't tackle, bro. What the hell was that, Patrick? Patrick Green, he's fucking garbage, bro. I'm sorry. All right, 1st and goal for the Colts. Here's a snap. Jones to throw. Throws down the middle. Down the pocket. Up in the air. And incomplete. TJ was there to catch that pop, but... Yep, couldn't get there in time. All right, 2nd and goal for Indianapolis. Here's the snap. Handoff to Taylor. Taylor for... Is he in? He's short. Short. Like 3 feet short of the goal line. All right, the Colts are doing so. The Colts look really confident for this next play coming up. Here's a snap. Jones, tight formation. Jones make the handoff, and it is deflected and incomplete. Cameron Hayward, fat slot, finally does something. The Colts should probably kick the field goal, but I wouldn't be shocked if they go for it. But I'll just kick the field goal just to be safe. Take the points, or are they gonna go for it? All right, yeah, I'm not. All right, there we go. They're gonna go for it, unsurprisingly. Yeah, if they don't, here we go. Just hand it off to Jonathan Taylor. Is QB sneak, or yeah, do that. Daniel Jones, touchdowns, Indianapolis. Good QB sneak there by Indiana for Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes, Danny Pennies. All right, so the Colts strike first. Wow. That's how you know your offensive line is really good. Fifth rushing touchdown this year. All right. PAT, kick is up, and right in the middle. It's good. All right, see how the offense responds after that. Look at that, Pat. Oh, my God. Yo, Darius Slay is washed, bro. Holy fuck. It's gonna be a long afternoon for me. Up goes through the tribe is like baiting else tries to pay Bengal claws. All right, 7-7. It's 7-0 Colts. Oh my god. Wingstop commercial. Yeah, Chad, that's what I just said. He's washed, bro. Darius Slay needs to get cut. He's washed. Alright. Hopefully the game starts up pretty soon. I don't want to watch these commercials. I should have bought more snacks. Maybe we should trade Slay back to Eagles. I mean, that's not a bad idea if you really think of it. Eagles do need players. Alright, here's our kickoff. Alright, ball's inside the 25. Oh, this is going to be a long game. This is going to be an absolute massacre. All right, 1st and 10. 8 minutes left in the first quarter. The snap. Here's a pitch pass to Warren. Gains about 3. 2nd down coming up. All right, 2nd and 7. Here's a snap. Another pitch pass for Warren. No gain there. Look at DJ Moore to Caleb Williams. Touchdown Bears. Oh wow. All right, 3rd and 7. Here's a snap. Rodgers throwing. Rodgers escapes and is eventually sacked. Another 3 and out for Pittsburgh. Number 97, Latu with the sack. All right, 4th and 14. Here's a punt. This should be a short one. All right. Wait, man. Oh, he muffed it! What the fuck, yo? Touchdown! Eccles, touchdown! What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, you can't advance after the kick. Never mind. Oh, he did muff it. The ball just bounced around right through into the chest of Downs, so All right, so it's gonna be Steelers get the ball. All right, so Steelers still get the ball though. It is what it is. Yep, Danny Smith. He's been on. Yep, he's been with the team for so long. All right, so the ball's deep on the Colts 11. Let's see what we can do. So Colts muff a punt, shotgun. Here's the snap. Screen. Jonnu Smith for a gain of 7. Inside the 5 there. All right, 2nd and 3. All right, 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Here's a side pass to DK Metcalf, and no gain. Kenny Moore with the stop. All right, 3rd and 3. All right, shotgun formation for Aaron Rodgers. Pat Freiermuth motioning. Here we go. Here's a snap. Rodgers looking down the middle, and it is bobbled and complete. We need to go for that. I'm surprised he didn't go for Pat Freiermuth. All right, we're gonna have to go for it. Come on. Pat Freiermuth was wet on the right. What the fuck? All right, here we go. 2 and 4 on 4th down, fewest attempts this year. And here's a snap. Rodgers throws, and it is incomplete. Why didn't he throw it to fucking DK? Oh my god, that recovery was for nothing. Look at Darnell. Oh my god. Colts defense with a good stop. Dude, I don't know if I can take this anymore, man. This team is just so bad, bro. It's so tough to watch. All right, Colts get the ball deep inside their own territory, stopping the Steelers, forcing them to turn the ball over on downs. Here's a snap. Jones to throw. It is complete to Alec Pierce for an easy first down. Oh, we got a flag on the field. What the fuck? Or Alex Smith. Oh, Michael Pittman with an illegal formation. That play is going back. All right, 1st and 13. So the ball's on their own 2-yard line. Here's the snap. Hand off to Jonathan Taylor. And gains about 3. All right, 2nd and 9 for Indianapolis. Here's a snap. Looking to the right is Daniel Jones. Complete to number 84 for a gain of 2 or 3. All right, 3rd and 6. Let's see if the Steelers can force a stop here on 3rd and 6. All right, 3rd and 6. Snap. Jones looking to the left. Throws complete to Josh Downs. Another conversion there for Indianapolis. Not surprising. Oh my god. Just run the ball with Jonathan Taylor so he can get out of here already. I mean, shit. Here's a snap. Trick play. Jones. Trick the handoff. Throws. Way too high for Alec Pierce. 2nd and 10. Sup, John Jay? Well, I told everyone not to pick the Steelers, man. I tried warning y'all. This team is buns. We can't even get the ball in the end zone. The Colts muffed the punt. The Steelers had a chance to score a touchdown, and we turned it over on downs. And this team is garbage, man. All right, 2nd and 10. Snap. Jones looking to the middle. It is complete to number 26, Amir Abdul, for a gain about 3 or 4. All right, 3rd and 8, but I doubt they're gonna get a stop. How are the Vikings beating the Lions 14-7? Come on, Detroit, I need you all to come back. All right, 3rd and 8. Here's a snap. Here's a catch. And he's gonna be ruled short. A yard short. They're gonna have to punt that. but I wouldn't be shocked if they go for it. I'm on Steelers defense is buns. Oh, okay, they are gonna punt. Whatever. I know they're on their own like 25. It's like it's on. It would be on their own 25-yard line, but I don't give a shit. If I was a Colt, if I was Shane Steichen, I would have gone for it. With the way the Steelers defense has been playing. But then again, the Steelers are not gonna do shit on offense anyway, so. Oh yeah, they faked it and they got it. Wow. Yo. Jesus Christ, they gave 3 yards on that. Wow, they faked it. They faked the punt. Wow. Yeah, Shade Steichen, you gotta give it to him, man. Shade Steichen, man. That was a high IQ play. I'll give you that. I'll give him that. Alright, that's the end of the first quarter. Alright, 1 quarter down, 3 more to go. Alright, Colts lead 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. I'm surprised it's not by 21. Shit. Alright, let's look at some scores here. Alright, second quarter is about to start between the Falcons and Patriots. They tie at 7-7. Chargers and Titans are tied at 7 apiece. The Bengals are beating the Bears 10-7. Giants and 49ers are tied at 7 apiece. Texans are beating the Broncos 7-3. Vikings are beating the Lions 14-7. Panthers and Packers is still scoreless. I don't know how. It's already what? It's already the second quarter and nobody has fucking scored yet, which is odd. I'd be concerned if I was a Packers fan. You can't put up any points against fucking. Oh, Bryce Young is playing. He already threw. Oh wow, he already threw an interception. What the fuck? Good lord. Okay. That's interesting. You know, iPhone 17 Pro. That iPhone looks ugly, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Look at this. Look how they're advertising Disney World as if we have enough money to go. I've never been to Disney World, or nor I plan to. Hell fucking no. Disney Resort. I'm never going Disney, bro. That's just too rich for my blood, bro. All right. Another fresh set of downs for the Colts. All right. Here's a snap. Flag on the field. Jones looking to throw. Throws deep, and that's going to be incomplete. Number 84, Warren, dropped it. Let's see what the call is. All right. Alec Pierce went offside. All right, it's 5-yard penalty. First. All right, they're gonna have to repeat first down. That was really ballsy for them. I'll give them that. Going like faking a punt on their own 25-yard line. That was a really smart play by Shane Steichen. All right, first to 15, handoff to what was this? Jonathan Taylor hasn't gained any much yardage, so he gains about 1 or 2. Nick Urbick with the tackle. All right, 2nd and 14. Here's a snap. Jones to throw down the middle, and that is incomplete. We got a flag. Was that PI? That's got to be defensive PI probably. Yep. Oh my. Piss off, Joey Porter. You, I can't. Yeah, he grabs him clear as day. I'm done with Joey Porter Jr. Man. I'm sorry, bro. He's a bust. The dude just gets penalized left and right. He holds too much, bro. I'm surprised this dude hasn't gotten any fucking restraining orders IRL. There we go. Here's a snap. Play action. Jones. Knocked away by Joey Porter Jr. All right, 2nd and 10. Here's a snap. Jones to throw. To the right. It is complete. Michael Pittman. And yep, good footwork there. Keeping his speed in bounds. Don't worry, kiddo, because here's when no, they're not. The Bengals might tie for first. They're beating the Bears right now. The Ravens are gonna win out, and yeah, we all know the Browns aren't gonna do shit. So we'll probably finish 3rd. Here's a snap. Hand off to 26 Abdul for a gain of 3.5 yards. All right, 2nd and 7. Here's a snap. Handoff to Jonathan Taylor. He is going to be... I think he's going to be short. Yep, very short. Yeah, just force feed Jonathan Taylor. Call it a day. All right, 3rd and 1. Here's a snap. Handoff, Jonathan Taylor for a gain of like 3 yards. Very easy first down there for Indianapolis. All right, it's 1st and 10 for Indianapolis. Yeah, they're already on the Steelers' 38-yard line. They've been pushing the ball really well. Snap. Jones Oh, fumble! Loses the football! Oh, TJ Watt recovered it! Let's go! About time he gets a turnover. Wow. But the Steelers offense isn't going to do it. So enjoy the celebration, I guess. Yeah, that's why we paid you all that money, TJ. Let's get it. Alright, give me a minute here. Alright. Dude, how are the Titans beating the Chargers? It's 14-7. Alright, 49ers are beating the Giants 14-7. Oh, Bears come back and are leading against the Bengals 14-10. Patriots are beating the Falcons 13-7. They have yet to kick the extra point. All right, now they got it. What's the win probability? Only 27.9%. Oh Lord. Fourteen strip sacks since 2017. Still a close game. We're not winning. Here's the snap. Steelers don't even have first down. Spin move, and he's gonna lose about a yard. Oh, we got a flag. Hold up. Alright, face mask against 92 in the Colts. Alright, that's going to be Neville Gilmore for a 15-yard penalty. And that's going to be our first... Damn, they took us this long to get a first down. It took a penalty against the opposing team for us to get a first down. Good Lord. Alright, here we go. First and 10. Here's a snap. And off to Kenneth Gainwell for about a gain of 5 or 6 to the 36. Yo, Colts, quit playing with your food and actually try and put up some points the next time you get the ball. All right, 2nd and 5. Rodgers throws. It is tipped. Pat Freiermuth with a good catch there. Finally, their first offensive first down of the game. 8-yard pickup. Oh, that was batted down by 92. Wow. Good concentration there by Pat. Here's a snap. Screen to Kenneth Gainwell. Gainwell, no gain. All right, 2nd and 10 coming up. Damn, we've only had 14 total plays for 21 yards, 6 minutes and 14 minutes of possession, and only 2 first downs. Here's a snap. Rodgers looking to the left, throws. It is a potato, and it is dropped by DK for no gain. 3rd and 10 coming up. All right, 3rd and 10. Here's a snap. Rodgers looking to the left. Shotgun. Rodgers looking. It is complete. Calvin Austin. Oh, he gave it to him. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, CJ Shaw got hurt? Davis Mills is in the game. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good, bro. Oh, that's not good, bro. No. Oh, they got a challenge flag is out. Shane Steichen is going to challenge it. I think they're going to... All right, so Shane Steichen throws the challenge flag, and they're going to take a look at it. It's on your profile picture, Chad. What the fuck? Pikachu. All right, still on a commercial break. All right, they win the challenge. So Calvin Austin was short. All right, the elbow's down. They're gonna have to go with the Connor Hayward tush push at this point. All right, just 1 yard. It's easy to get 1 yard, right? They're gonna push it, and they got it. Look at Aaron Rodgers just standing there. What the fuck? All right, fresh set of downs for the Steelers. Good job by Darnell Washington. Yeah, look at Aaron Rodgers standing there not doing a thing. All right, 1st and 10 here. All right, ball on their own 17-yard line. Here's the snap. Here's play action. Rodgers. Well, just throw it away. Incomplete. All right, Man City won. That's good. Here's the snap. Here's a running play for Warren. Rolls to the left. Gains about 3 or 4. All right, 3rd and 7 for Pittsburgh. Here's a snap. Rodgers throws complete. Calvin Austin, 1st and goal inside the 2-yard line. Good design there. All right, 1st and goal, Steelers. Warren in the backfield. Play action. Rodgers, we're on the move. Rodgers is short. Takes a hit there. Wow. Gets hit by like 3 Colts. Well, at least you're in the 1-yard line. Whatever. All right. Extra lineman on the field. Warren once again in the back. Timeout. Oh, what the fuck are they doing, bro? Are they gonna tush push again with Connor Hayward? Nigga, you're on the 1-yard line, bro. I mean, just fucking spam it with Cam Hayward. Oh my god, bro. Oh my goodness. All right, what did they do here now? Here's a snap. Rodgers is gonna throw it. That's what their game plan was, just to throw it to DK Metcalf into coverage? Oh my god. Dude, this Steelers offense just doesn't know what they're doing, bro. They really don't know. Yeah, this is horrible play call, and even the announcers are saying it. Put the ball in the end zone on the ground. It's not that hard. The snap. Here's a handoff. Warren, is he in? Oh my god, he's fighting in the goal line. Touchdown, Steelers. He already crossed. He's already in the end zone. Alright, Steelers score. Yeah. Yep, it's on. The ball's on the goal line. It's too late. There you go. Touchdown. Yep, it's already in the goal line. Alright, just an extra point away from tying it up. Alright, kick is up, and it's good. Alright, we're all tied up here all of a sudden, which I didn't think was gonna happen. Alright, we're tied at 7 apiece. I'm shocked. Alright. Let's see what the Colts do. Let's see how the Colts respond. They're probably gonna score in like 3 plays. Daniel Jones is probably gonna throw like a 70-yard bomb to fucking Alec Pierce or Michael Pittman. Steelers have a chance. No, we don't, John Jay. No, we don't. This game is... Those are the only points the Steelers are going to get. Steelers suck. Damn, is Mac Jones nose bleeding? Damn, he took a big ass hit, bro. All right, here's the kickoff for the Steelers. Here we go. All right, tackle inside the 25. Tackle by Peyton Wilson. The Hayward house. All right. Ball inside the our own 25. Colts get it. Here's a snap. Handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Only gains about 4 yards. All right, 2nd and 5. Here's the snap. Jones looking to the right, now down the middle. It is what? It's intercepted. Peyton Wilson inside the 20. What the hell was that throw? Wow. All right, Steelers defense somehow coming back to life. He threw it right at him. What the fuck? Yo, Colt, stop playing with your food, bro. Where was he looking at? There was nobody open. All right, that's 2 back-to-back turnovers for the Steelers defense. So far, so good. All right, I'm shocked. All right, so Steelers have it in the Colts' 14-yard line. Here's a snap. Handoff to Warren. Gains about 3 yards. Or 2, I should say. All right, 2nd and 8 for Pittsburgh. Here's a snap. Rodgers to throw. Lets it fly. It is complete. Touchdown. Fryer move. And somehow the tables turned. I would have... Wow. Yeah, he just falls into the end zone at that without getting touched. Three receptions, touchdown the seasons, all in the last 3 games. So they're getting Pat Freiermuth involved a little bit. All right, calls confirmed. It's a touchdown. All right, Chris Boswell's on for the extra point. All right, kick is up, and the extra point is good. All right, Steelers somehow lead 14-7. All right, Colts, stop playing with your food and actually score. Yeah, their offense hasn't been playing good, bro. I'm not gonna cap there. Yeah, John G, if we win this game, bro. If we somehow win, bro, Daniel Jones he's a fraud, bro. Oh my god. All right, I'll be right back. I need to grab something. I don't know how. I don't know if we're gonna keep the Colts in a 3 now, but okay. All right, I'm back. All right, I had to grab some Ben and Jerry's ice cream. I still don't think the Steelers have a chance, but I mean, we had 3 takeaways. We should have been up 21-7, but I mean, shit. The Colts have had 4 takeaways until today. Today they have had 3 alone in this game. Wow, we took a big shot there. Holy hell. Ben Skoranek on special teams there. All right, let's see how the Colts offense responds after those back-to-back turnovers. All right, Colts need to get it together. They got to stop playing with their food here. Here's a snap. Daniel Jones to throw. It is complete to number 84, Tyler Warren, for a gain of 8. Second and 3, Jones to throw. Going deep. A shot, it is incomplete. No flags. Alec Pierce, the intended receiver. That was a little overthrown there by DJ. All right, 3rd and 3. Third and 3. Here's a snap. Jones, pressure incoming. Nearly picked off. Broken up by Alex Highsmith there. Wow. All right, Steelers defense got some life in them. So they're going to have to punt that, obviously. Here's a punt. Boom. Williams, juke move at the 12. Williams trying to get inside and is going to be stopped inside the 17. All right, 7-yard return, 50-yard kick there. Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers offense with the lead here. Let's see if they are able to extend the lead just a little bit more. All right, took them some more scores. All right, Patriots are spanking the Falcons 21-7. Chargers and Titans are tied at 17 piece. That game looks like a shootout. Bears are beating the Bengals barely by 1 point, 14-13. The 49ers are beating the Giants 17-7. Broncos finally get on the board and are leading 7-6. Vikings are beating the Lions 17-14. And shockingly, the Panthers lead 7-3 against the Green Bay Packers. Let's look at this. What the hell? JJ McCarthy. 9 for 12 and 2 touchdowns right out the gate. Come on, Lions. What the fuck, man? Come on. Hold on, let me. Yeah, it is muted. Okay. Just want to make sure. Stupid ads. Yeah, I'll be watching the Chiefs and Bills on my own time. Yeah, we're already on week 10. God damn. The season's been going by fast. Finally, we dug our heads out of our asses. Well, Chad, more importantly, the defense has finally got their head out of their ass. Wow. 2 back-to-back turnovers for Pittsburgh. Let's see how Aaron Rodgers responds with this lead. All right, 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're onside with the years of snap. Warren. Good run there for a gain of 9. Jalen Warren. For 8 or 9. Wow. All right, 2nd and 2. Here's a snap. Another handoff for Warren. Goes to the right. And looks like he's in for the first. All right, right in the spot. Yep, that's enough. 1st down, Steelers. All right, Calvin Austin motioning, and we have hit the 2-minute warning. Steelers somehow lead 14-7. All right, here we go. Now we're on a commercial break. Yeah, I'm shocked, man. I'm shocked that we've even put up 14 points. All right, let me turn down the volume a little bit. Look at the comments here. Hey, yo, Chad. John Jay calls you a secret Eagles fan. I don't think he's on John Jay's channel, but we'll. All right, 2-minute warning. Let's see if the Steelers can at least score, or at least get a field goal on the matter. Make this a 2-point game. Here's the snap. Rodgers throwing. Kenneth Gainwell. Complete for first down. I think he's still inbound, so they got to move. 16-yard gain there from the catch and run. All right, so the Colts get the ball in the second half, so keep that in mind. Here's the snap. Rodgers going deep. Deep shot, incomplete. Calvin Austin was the intended target. All right. Let's get a move on. Time possession has been second worst in the league. Here's a snap. Rodgers throws. Pat Fryer move goes out of bounds. Smart play there. All right, third and short coming up. All right, 3rd and 2. Here's a snap. Handoff. Kenneth Gainwell. First down. First down. So I think the Steelers are going to call a timeout. Oh, we got a scuffle in the back there. Now flag comes down. Damn, Jalen Jones. I probably threw a punch there. Oh my god, this is against the Colts, bro. I have a feeling that the penalties are going to offset, but it could go against the Colts. All right, personal foul, necessary roughness against the Colts. That's 15 yards. Yep, Jalen Jones with the crucial penalty there. Wow. Oh, man, Colts. You guys are literally shooting yourselves in the foot in this game, man. What's going on? I came into the stream. Oh, look at, yeah, Jalen Jones got fired up on that play, on that scuffle. Oh God. All right, ball on the 31. Here's a snap. Oh, near the pass was blocked. That's gonna stop the clock with 55 seconds left. Second and 10. Here's a snap. Rodgers. Drop. Throws. Completes. Jonnu Smith. And that's going to be in bounds, so they're going to have to move. Nah, they don't mind a whole lot. So we're going to try and score a touchdown, but if we don't get it, I guess we'll kick the field goal, whatever. All right, third and 5 here. Here's a snap. Rodgers looking. Goes captive valve, catch and throw, and that's going to brought down just short of the 10 with the penalty marker inside the 25. It's going to be against the defense, so basically a free play for the Steelers there. They should have used the timeout there, but okay. All right, so the ball is inside their a 12-yard line. Just throw the ball here. Here's the snap. Rodgers, pump fake. Rodgers throws, and no, he doesn't throw. He's gonna get sacked. 10 seconds left on the clock. That's fine. More yards to cover, I guess. And now the Steelers call timeout. All right, that's their second timeout of the half. Rodgers, you need to stop running the ball, bro. I'm sorry. You're way too old for this shit, bro. I mean, this ain't like the 2010s anymore, brother. All right, second and 15 here. Ten seconds on the clock. We got flags. All right, false start against Calvin Austin. Oh my God, we don't. All right, it's going to push them back to 22. All right, take a shot. Throws the screen. Calvin Austin. Trying to create down to 4, 3, 2, and he's out of bounds, and they're going to have to kick the field goal. All right, here comes the field goal unit. All right, show field goal. This is going to be a 25 chip shotter. All right, kick is up and on the dot. Makes this a 2-score game. All right, we have hit halftime. Let's look at these other scores here. All right, Falcons beating the they're losing to the Patriots 71-14. Chargers are beating the Titans 20-17. The Bengals are beating the Bears 20-17. 49ers are beating the Giants 17-7. Texans are beating the Broncos 9-7. Vikings are beating the Lions 17-14. And the Panthers are beating the Packers 7-6. So, man, that's a lot going on here so far. A lot of close games so far. I mean, shoot. All right, what do you guys want to do at halftime? Oh, what's up, Chris? What do you got to say? Give me a minute here. I predict the Colts to beat the Steelers, but we'll see how it goes. Just my prediction, but who I am, no, I don't have to worry about my NFL team. No Jets bye week. Man, Justin Fields, bro. I've been trying to warn you guys that Justin Fields wasn't it, man. Yeah, I picked the Colts to win this game, and I'm a Steelers fan, so yeah, I'm very shocked that that we're leading by 2 scores at halftime. Huh, surely we don't blow this game, right? Right? A minute here. All right, so the 49ers and Giants games already in their third quarter. Yeah, other than that, all these games are at halftime. All the Bears and Bengals are still in the second quarter, and so are the Broncos and Texans. Yeah, stop playing. Surely the Colts don't, not the Colts, the Steelers don't blow this game, right? Mac Jones 15 for 17, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mac Jones has been playing pretty good. Wow, they got a lot of playing time this year. Caleb 12 for 19, 136 and 2 touchdowns. So he's been playing efficient. Yeah, Steelers defense has really woken up. Points allowed last 2 games 34 points, and first half versus Indianapolis he's only allowed 7. Wow. All right, don't choke it away, please. Jim Irsay daughter's kind of cute. Hey, yo, what the fuck? All right, I'm on white tees for a little bit. No, they won't. No, they won't. No, they won't. No, just the Fields thought the Colts would be absolute ass. What's up, random editor? How's it going, bro? Oh my god, I'm shocked. Surely we won't blow this game, right? Right? Oh my god. These fuckers really being saying that Justin Fields would have fucking been, the Colts would have had the same record if oh fuck, I'm starting a little. The Colts would have had the same record if Justin Fields was there. That's cap, bro. That's cap. Then explain why they're losing to the Steelers. What? Coming into the game, they had like the third worst total defense in the NFL. So, random matter, how are you feeling about later today against the Bills? All right, start of the second half from what it looks like. Yeah, Colts have had 3 turnovers. They have only had 4 all season before today, which is shocking. All right, Nebraska's quarterback Dylan Raiola is out. Oh, he broke his fibula against USC. Oh well, there goes his draft. There goes his draft stock, I guess. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor, I'm shocked that we've kept him in check today. He's only had 8 rushing yards today. I'm very, very shocked that we kept him intact. What's up, Apex? Carly, Irsay, Gordon, Milk Material will save the Colts. Well, they gotta at least win this game because the Colts have already turned the ball over 3 times already. Damn, this dude DJ fumbled the ball and he threw an interception to fucking Peyton Wilson. All right, Chris Boswell will kick the ball to start the second half here. All right, let's see if the Steelers can snap their 2-game losing streak. You better put that Mexico flag away or Rice is gonna fucking raid Heinz Field. Alright, here's a kickoff. Alright, return man is number 16. Doodle is inside the 24. Or 26, I should say. First time trailing at halftime since week 4 against the Rams. So far, that's their only loss, but this could be their second loss of the year, but I can only hope so much. All right, first and 10 for Indianapolis. Here's a snap. Jones to throw. It is complete to Alec Pierce, who's short about a yard or two. All right, second and 2. Here's a snap. Jonathan Taylor is short of the first. So far, he's being kept in check. All right, 3rd and 1 for Indianapolis. Here's a snap. Taylor. Taylor is... Wow, they kept him short. No gain. Wow. Very impressive there from the Steelers defense. Let's see what the Colts do on 4th and 1, though. And they're going to keep him out there. If you don't convert, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Here we go. They're all right. They're perfect on 4th down conversions. I was gonna do it himself, and Jones is in. First down, Colts. Yeah, Colts tried to get them off sides there, but that wasn't working. All right, Colts move the chains for a fresh set of downs. All right, 1st and 10, Colts. Ball on 37. Here's a snap. Jones looking to throw, and is sacked! Alex Highsmith, let's go. Good play. Yeah, that was a bad play fake there by Indianapolis. Very good play there by Alex Highsmith. Very good read there. All right, that's going to be a second and God knows how long. That's going to set them back. Here's a snap. 2nd and 20. Jones in trouble again. And is going to probably use one more yard. So it's going to be 3rd and 21. Just nobody open there. Would Joey Porter Jr. get credited as sack since they East? No, it was no game there. Would that be ruled a sack? Whatever. All right, 3rd and 20 for Indianapolis. Here's a snap. Jones looking to throw. TJ incoming. They'll toss it. Caught by Pittman is going to be about 5 yards short, and they're going to have to punt that. All right, that gain of 11 there, but they're going to punt. It's going to be 4th and 9. All right, this is exactly what the Steelers defense had to do. Oh, wow. Rigoberto Sanchez. There's a punt. right, Williams is going to go out of bounds around the 20-yard line. All right, 57-yard punt there by the Colts. Rigoberto Sanchez. And the Steelers get the ball leading more than 2 scores. Let's see if we can put more points on the board. Come on. All right, be right back. All right, I guess no one's backstage, so. All right. See how things are. What is Apex talking about, bro? Next year, Justin Fields will be a Niner. Oh, wow. All right, Bears, I'm gonna need you to pull through, bro. What the fuck? All right, 17 points in the last 3 drives, which was very shocking. All right, 1st and 10. All right, here's a snap. And off to Jalen Warren for a gain of 5. 3 yards, I should say. Steelers watch party in Dortmund, Germany. Black and yellow. All right. Oh, the Colts are going to Berlin next week. Oh, I completely forgot. Here's a snap. Rodgers looking. Throws deep. It is complete. Darnell Washington. 1st down. Wow. There you go. That's the spark that the offense is needed. That was a very tough catch. Darnell Washington is a big dude. 6'3", 200-pounder. Wow. Yeah, he's a very big dude, bro. Jesus. Good ball placement there by Aaron Rodgers. Here's the snap. Rodgers looking to throw. Looking to the left. It is complete. Again to Darnell Washington for a gain of 7. Feeling confident so far. I don't know how to feel so far. Like, as long as we put more points on the board, I think we'll be okay. It looks like the offense is getting into the rhythm a little bit. Here's the snap. Here's a handoff to Jalen Warren for no gain. All right, 3rd and 3 for the Steelers here. The snap. Hand that off to Warren. Come on, bro. All right, they're going to punt that, obviously. Here's a punt. All right, Downs goes down inside probably the 18. All right, 38-yard punt there. Corliss Waitman. All right, still a 10-point game. Uh-oh, Tucker Graff is questionable with the knee injury. That's no good. Oh, the Steelers had a funeral. You really like Carly Ursay Orton, you weirdo. You like the MILF chicks, huh? My God. All right, still on our commercial break. All right, see if the Steelers defense can keep this game alive. All right, Colts get the ball. Opening drive, a touchdown. The last 4 drives have been a fumble, an interception, and 2 punts. All right, so they get the ball on their own 20. Here's a snap. Jones to throw. It is complete. Ah, you missed the tackle. Michael Pittman for a gain of 9. Oh my God. Come on, stop missing these tackles, bro. Good Lord. Here's a snap. Here's a handoff to Taylor. All right, crosses the first down marker and gains another 2 yards there. 4-yard pickup there. Here's a snap. Here's a handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Rips through an tackle and is in for about a game of 7 inside the 40-yard line. All right, 2nd and short for Indianapolis. Here's another handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Oh, it's hit from behind for a loss of 1. All right, 3rd and 3. Here's a very low snap there. Jones looking, throws, and it is incomplete. Let's go. Eccles was there. 4th down coming up. What do they do here? All right, they're going to keep the offense out there. They better not turn it over, bro. They're on their own 40. All right, timeout, Steelers. Oregon at Iowa. It should be interesting. All right, 4th and 3. What do they do? Shotgun formation for Daniel Jones. Here's a snap. Jones looking to the right. Pressure incoming. Jones throws. It is complete to Michael Pittman. Yep, of course, that Steelers pass defense is really not that good. 16-yard gain there. Why would you call a zone, nigga? All right, Colts are on the opposing 44. Here's a snap. Here's pitch pass to Taylor. Taylor breaks through, and he's probably going to be ruled short. 9.5-yard gain. All right, 2nd and 1. Here's a snap. High snap. Oh, batted down. Oh, intercepted. Wow. The ball went airborne. It was caught. Wow. Another interception from Daniel Jones. Let me go to White Seas for a little bit. Oh, wow. All right, Sears, let's get some points off of that turnover. Come on. John, this is... I don't know how we're in this game, bro. Oh. This buzz. All right, Steelers. Let's get the ball in the end zone. Come on. All right, Peyton Wilson so far has done himself a hell of a game. Sawyer, damn, Jack Sawyer is with the interception there. That's 4 takeaways. They had 4 this season, and they had 4 just in this game alone. All right, 3-9 to play in third. Steelers take over. All right, they're in their own 44, though. Here's the snap. Pitch it. Who is this? Caleb Johnson for about a gain of 3. All right, here's a snap. Rodgers to throw. Complete. Darnell Washington inside the 40. First down. Nick Cross with the tackle. Lock of the week. Come on, Bears. Come on, beat the Bengals. Here's the snap. Rodgers. Play action. Screens to Johnson. Johnson for a gain about 8 or 9. Inside the 35 there. 9-yard catch. All right. All right, 2nd and 1 coming up. All right, don't choke this game, Tomlin. Come on, stop playing conservative. Here's a snap. Screen to Calvin Austin. Austin goes loose and then some inside the 15. Let's go. All right. Listen, I'm not gonna say anything till this game is over, so. I'm not counting my chickens until they hatch, bro. There's still a ways to go. There's still lots of football to be played. Alright. There's 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Man, this third quarter burned by fast. Here's a snap. Rodgers looking to throw. Fires! It is complete! Not Calvin Austin. Darnell Washington. First and goal inside the 5 there. Wow. Yeah, Darnell Washington's having himself a really solid game. All right, end of the third. Damn, Steelers are in the red zone with the 2 possession ball game. Whew. All right. Let's get the ball in the end zone, and then we'll see when we'll go from there. All right, I'm not celebrating just yet, bro. I'm not celebrating yet. Oh, the Browns the Browns are on a bye week. Okay. All right, any comments? Nope, none yet. We're still on a commercial break. Yeah, Steelers defense so far has been cooking. Let's get some more turnovers. Yeah, that third quarter went by really fast. Good lord. Alright, first and goal. Inside the 2. Here's a handoff. No gain there. Alright, Buckner with the tackle there. Good stop. What the fuck, Cole? What the fuck, Cole? Not Colt. What the fuck, Bears? Come on. You got no defense or what's going on? T. Higgins with a 2-yard touchdown. Alright. Here's a snap. Here's a pitch pass. Warren is in for the touchdown. All right. So far, so good. All right, here's boss. Money boss. Kick is up. And it's good. Obviously. Yeah, never count out Chris Boswell. Extra point is good. Yep, we got all our points off turnovers, man. What is it? Yeah, that's 4 turnovers. We got a flag. Wait, what's the flag? It's going to be against the Colts. What happened? What the hell's going on with the Colts, bro? You guys are really shooting yourselves in the foot, man. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense number 91. Alright, that rule's going to be on the kickoff. Alright, extra point is good. Alright, I don't know how the hell we're winning this game. I really don't know how. Daniel Jones, I wanted to believe in you, kid, but I don't know, man. You're a fraud. Dude, how are we winning this game, bro? Yeah, they're up by 3 scores. I don't know if it's over or not. How? Yo, Daniel Jones is Fool's. I kind of knew he was Fool's gold, but yep, this is more than confirms that you let a fucking bottom 3 defense absolutely destroy you. How is that possible? They're playing the Renegade now? Alright, it's a kickoff. And we got a pound. This one's gonna get kicked out of bounds. Alright, they're gonna place the ball inside the 25-yard line. Whatever. All right, first and 10, Colts. Here's a snap. Play action, and Jones is sacked. Good God. Keanu Benson with the sack there. Goodness gracious. This Steelers defense is ferocious. All right, 2nd and 16 now. That's going to back them up 6 yards. Here's a snap. Jones looking to the left. Escher incoming. This one gets rid of it. All right, that's going to be a gain of 5 there. A pass to Johnson Taylor. 5-yard pickup there. All right, 3rd and 11 for Indianapolis. Here's a snap. Jones looking to throw. Pressure incoming. It is over the middle. It's caught by Downs. First downs, Colts. Uh-oh, there is Slays down again. What was fucking Jalen Rams doing on that play? What the fuck? Alright, that's gonna stop the action at 12:35. Alright, there he slays up on his feet. 34, dude is washed, man. I'm sorry. Alright, 1st and 10 for the Colts inside the 41. Here's a snap. Play action. Daniel Jones avoids the sack. It is complete to Michael Pittman. Inside the 45. 15 yards there. All right, 11:48. Here we go. Here's a snap. Play action again for Daniel Jones. Jones looking. It is incomplete. Oh, come on. We got to fly. Oh, it's going to be PI. That's going to be holding. Yep, there it is. You got to let him go after 5 yards, bro. What the fuck? PI against come on, Jordan Porter. You are a bust. All right, 1st and 10. Here's a snap. Jones. Jones is running and fumble came out and the Colts recover it. All right, only picks up 1 yard on the scramble there. It's gonna be 2nd and 9. All right, 2nd and 9. Here's a snap. Jones, just to the right. It is. Did he catch that? Alec Pierce. Let's see. Was this a catch? Oh, incomplete. It's incomplete. Oh, there's a challenge play of Mike Tomlin. Right. Yep, happened right in front of Mike Tomlin. So they're going to challenge it. It should be incomplete. Yep, it's incomplete. So no challenge. All right. So Mike Tomlin threw that challenge flag for nothing. And 3rd down. Come on. That's going to reset the game clock to 10 minutes and 54. So they're going to run it off. It was an incomplete, so they had to reset it. Anyway. All right, 3rd and 9. Here's a snap. Shotgun for Daniel Jones. And it was hit as he throws it, and it's incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 9. Cam Hayward with the hit there. Let's go. So they're probably going to have to kick a field goal. Now 17 points. They need a few. This one's going to be from 52. All right, kick is up, and it's good. All right, 2-point game now. All right, as long as the Steelers can put up more points on the board, we should be okay. As much as a field goal keeps this a 3-score game. So let's hope and pray that Mike Tomlin and Arthur Smith have something up their sleeves to keep the Steelers alive. Oh my god. All right, we're on a commercial break now. I say we just run the ball and call it a day. As long as we don't fumble it. What's up, Chad? Well, Chad, don't celebrate just yet. I'm not counting our chickens until they hatch, man. There's still a lot of football left. As long as we can score more points and take care of the football, we should be okay. Look at all the flamingos. All right, back to the game. Here we go. Here's the kickoff. All right, returnable. Keyshawn Williams inside the 30. 31, I should say. Come on, Bears, man. Come on, Bears. I don't know what's happened to Mitch. He was thinking about joining you today. I guess he's doing other things, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, the ball's on their own 29 yards. Here we go. Here's a snap. Take the handoff. Screen. Loses 2 yards. Screen to Jalen Warren. Isaac Siamalu, he's on the bench. He had a pec injury earlier. He was playing for a little bit. All right. Spencer Anderson is inside. Here's a snap. Here's a handoff. Oh, come on, man. Warren only gains about 1. We need a first down, man. Start in 11. Stop playing conservatively, Mike. Come on. I know we're up by 2 scores, but we need to get some points on the board, or at least a field goal. All right, Salmalu is out for the remainder of the game, unfortunately. Here's a snap. Shotgun. Rodgers throws. Complete. Hits his man over the middle. Kenneth Gainwell, but is going to be about 3 yards short. All right, they came out with 8 there. All right, we're going to have to go for it. We're going to have to punt that just to be safe. All right, here's the punt. Dom Muffet. All right, clean catch at the 20. Downs is inside the 33. Ball's forward inside 34. It's a 44-yard kick there. All right, 14-point game. Come on, if we can get a stop, I'll be happy. So Steelers fail to run the clock. Whatever. All right. Still, how much time we got left? We got 8 minutes and 28 seconds left in this game. All right, just give me a minute here. Same Amazon commercial as last year. Guess they don't want to put in any more money into advertising. Yeah, when you're well known and when you're well known and company, you don't need that much advertising, to be honest. All right, back to the game. Here's the snap. Jones looking to the right. Throws complete. Warren, first down, and he's going to be short. Oh, Broncos tie it, so it's 15-15. How's the Vikings beating the Lions, bro? I know it's a divisional game, but Jesus Christ. Here's the snap. Jones looking down the middle. Pressure. Ball gets knocked away. And did the Steelers recover it? Steelers recover! That's 5 turnovers. Wow. All right, just run the ball. Derek Armand. Jesus. Yeah, the ball never went forward. Oh my God. 5 turnovers. Colts are frauds, man. I'm sorry, bro. When they play against a solid defense, bro, they like fold like laundry. How is this possible? All right, just run the ball and kick a field goal. Here's a snap. Screen. Oh, Scotty Mill. What are y'all doing, dude? All right, 2nd and 10. Yo, no, that was Roman Wilson who dropped that shit. Here's a snap. Rodgers looking to the left. Screen. To Kenneth Gainwell. Gainwell, first down. There you go. That runs the clock. Takes this game in for 11. That's an 11-yard gain there. Here's a snap. Play action for Rodgers. Rodgers throws. Completes. So Calvin Austin gets hit as he catches the ball, but will be a completion for about a gain of 5. Yeah, if we score, it's over. All right, Colts call timeout there. All right, the game clock is gonna be put at 7:01. All right. So Colts call a timeout. Look at these stats. Let me refresh it a little bit. All right, Daniel Jones, 19 for 32, 203, and 2 interceptions. Ed Roger, 22 for 33, 199, and touchdown. Dan Jones got sacked 5 times. Oh my goodness. All right, 2nd and 6. Kenneth Gainwell's in the backfield here. Here's a snap. Gainwell. Oh, wow. He read that very well. Wow. Jermaine Pratt. All right. Colts call another timeout for a lot. That's going to be a loss of 8 yards. All right, 3rd and 15 for the Steelers. Oh, the Colts only have 1 timeout, so. All right, let's hope the Steelers get in the yards. It's going to be a 46-yarder, but which. Here we go. Here's a snap. What the fuck, bro? Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna have to kick a field goal. This is gonna put this back to a 3-score game. He didn't even finish his route, Aaron. You threw the ball way too early. All right. So this is a 46-yarder, as mentioned earlier. Chris Boswell should get this. All right, here's a kick. It's up, and no doubt. It's good. Back to a 3-score game. On the money. All right. Steelers get that turnover with points. And it's 27-10. Whew. All right. How we feeling, chat? I'm shocked. We're in a commercial break. man, I'm shocked. I don't know how we're gonna win this game. I don't know how we won this game. I mean, I know it's early to say it, but and we're up by 3 scores. I mean, goodness gracious. All right, 6:51 left on the clock. Watch the Colts turn the ball over. They turn it over again. Hey yo, Carly, hey yo, where's Carly Ursay Orton? Where the hell is she at, bro? All right, kick it to the left. This one's returnable. All right, there we go. Ball's inside the 23 or 22 and a half, and we got a flag. All right, it's gonna be against the Steelers. Illegal formation. Steelers, number 33. All right, they're gonna re-kick that. That's a lot of gum that he's been chewing. Jesus Christ. All right, so Steelers are gonna re-kick it. Muswell does it all over again. All right, Abdul returning it to the 2, and his hit got popped in the 24-yard line. So they only gained 2 more yards of that. Five sacks, 5 takeaways. Curtain solidified Steelers defense. They had 10 points off defense. They've only allowed 229 yards of total offense, which is pretty good. All right, 6:39 to play. Here's a snap. Jones looking to the right. Throws. It is dropped by Michael Pittman. Sideline pass. Come on, Bears. All right, Green Bay ties it. It's 13-13. Packers are weird, bro. How do you beat the Steelers but might lose to the Panthers? How is that possible? NFL's weird. Anyway, here we go. 2nd and 10 here. Here's the snap. Jones looking to the right. Incoming. Jonathan Taylor gets tackled inside the 31 for gain of like 6 or 7. Peyton Wilson there with the tackle. All right, here's a snap. Pressure incoming. Jones to throw. Complete. Warren for a first down. There you go. All right, clock is ticking. All right, Chargers officially beat the Titans 27-20. Here's a snap. Jones looking to the left. It is... Did he catch that? It's caught by Pierce for another first down. We'll go out of bounds, so that stops the clock. Here we go. Here's the snap. Jones. Blitz coming. Jones to throw. It is complete to Michael Pittman. Inside the 25. Yeah, the Colts are moving down the field, but they don't got a lot of time yet. They only have one timeout, so they got to move now. Here we go. Here's the snap. Jones looking to the left. Pressure incoming. And that's going to be thrown out of bounds. Incomplete. All right, 2-minute warning between the Panthers and Packers. The Texans and Broncos are tied at 15 apiece. Vikings are beating the Lions 24-7 with 6 minutes left. 17. Giants are not. The 49ers probably going to beat the Giants 34-24 with 1 minute left in the fourth. Falcons are beating the Patriots are beating the Falcons 24-23. Bears are beating the Bengals 34-27. Here's a snap. Jones looking to the left. Throws. It is complete. Wow. Big hit by Jalen Ramsey. Oh, we got a flag. That was a very big hit. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we got John Jay here. What's up?
I told you the Steelers are winning the division.
No, we're not. Well, they got to beat the Bengals got to beat the Bears first.
The Bears are winning. Like, they've scored 30-something points.
So does this mean that Caleb Williams is the truth?
Remember, in the words of Michael in his previous post, I'm a real Bears fan.
Shut the fuck up, bro. You fucking just dirty ass Justin Sexual. Oh, it's gonna be first and goal with that late hit. Even if they score, it's still 2.2 possession game.
Oh, we're putting in Martinez, Mr. UFL quarterback.
Here's a snap. Jones looking.
Yeah, that was his make.
It is incomplete.
Oh, man. Jeez.
Oh,
that was his make-a-wish, so they just
Is the stream over? Jeez.
I don't know.
Oh,
I wanted to come in here for a little bit because I got to run some errands, so I won't be around for the Chiefs game.
Yeah, I'll be watching that on my own time. All right, second and goal for Indianapolis.
I just want to thank the Steelers for winning this game.
You picked the Steelers.
No, I picked the Colts.
You know what? I should have listened to David McDyner and took the Steelers.
But we're having a competition in the Discord.
Touchdown, Colts.
And
are you guys joking?
Yeah, we are. Come on, I need my pick'em win.
I should have done with McDyner and picked the Steelers like everybody else.
Well, they can still come back with 4 minutes left. That is if we don't go 3 and out. They might go for 2, but
listen,
no, they're not going for 2.
Your team is not that bad. Just admit it.
Our defense is garbage, bro. Well, today they played pretty good. Ooh, and the extra point's good. 5 turnovers today. They had 5.
You're the most so condescending. It's so confusing. Oh, Mac Jones is posting a selfie.
Now we're gonna go on Instagram and see what he posted.
He's gonna say, "Hey guys, I beat the Giants."
You beat the Giants. What do you fucking do, man?
Great accomplishment. In the Big 20.
Oh my gosh, the Falcons are down by 1 point.
Do they have the ball?
I don't know. They just switched the game. All Patriots have the ball.
Wait, the Falcons are playing the Patriots? Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right,
wins the game.
All right, Colts go.
28-3.
Colts are gonna go for a fucking onside kick. I doubt they'll get it. Yeah, are we gonna choke this?
You better not.
It's the Steelers, bro.
I'm fine with taking the pick 'em loss.
All right, so I won the Chargers and fucking Titans. Titans are fucking next level ass, bro. Yeah, Cam Ward, his development's fucked, bro. He's not gonna succeed on the fucking Titans.
I know the Titans suck. He's a good quarterback. He's just on a garbage team. You want to know who else is on a garbage team who apparently is still taking his team to the playoffs? Justin Fields.
I should have benched this dude. Oh, the Bears scored. God damn, how do you lose to the Bears?
Dude, I was the only person who took the Bears.
I took the Bears. I took the Bears too.
Jeez, they're like, oh no, that was just a fluke. The Bengals are still good.
All right, Steelers get the ball. Steelers recover. Let's go.
Is Michael happy on the Discord? Because I have not heard a peep out of him in a long time.
Michael, apparently he's found a higher power.
Yeah, I know. I know. He told me, John, I am now in faith. I have changed from my evil ways.
Get the fuck out of here, Michael. You're still the same loser that I've known 3 years ago.
We were making fun of him earlier, and then Apex was like, John Jay, you need to stop making fun of Michael before CEO roasts you. And then I said, I don't have time. I have a life. I'm barely on anything anymore.
This dude Apex. Here's a snap. Come on, stop with these pitch passes. All right, let's use up as much clock as we can. Also, there was a Blue Jays fan who told me that the Dodgers were gonna win any games in Toronto. Huh. Didn't they win like 2 back-to-back?
I think they won game 2.
They won game 6 and 7, right?
Yeah. No, they actually won 3 games on the road.
What did he do?
All right, so I think I took the Patriots. They won.
Yeah, I took them too. Oh, they won. Okay, good.
Oh, I'm good.
All right, 49ers beat the Giants 34-24.
Oh, they're moving the game.
Here's a snap.
To the Steelers.
Roman Wilson. Oh, he fumbled, you fucking moron.
Oh no, all the Steelers people who picked them were like they're sweating.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, Roman Wilson.
Dude, Roman Wilson needs to get cut, bro. I'm sorry, he's a bust. Roman Wilson, you are a bum. Though the Colts better not turn it over.
Dude, I remember I was watching a little bit of the game yesterday and the Blue Jays were winning. And I don't know what happened. I turned it off. I turned it back on. It was like extra innings. So I saw like it was like 11 innings.
God.
Don't get me started on last night, John. I will go on a whole rant.
Why?
Here's a snap. Jones looking to throw. Completes Pittman. Ooh, what a nice side.
Are you a
And
Blue
he's
Jays fan?
gonna be ruled short. Yeah, Roman Wilson, you need to get cut, bro. You need to get cut, bro. You are a bust.
Why?
Oh,
Why is the defense opening up the middle of the field?
here's the snap. Jones. Pressure. I don't know why they're opening up. I don't know what are these offensive schemes, man. This dude, Terrell Austin's a fucking idiot. All right, Patriots officially beat the Falcons 24-23. They got to move. Here's a snap. Jones. Oh, intercepted. Joey Porter Jr. Oh my God, 6 turnovers.
6 turnovers?
Yep.
Wow.
They just got another one. 3 picks. Dadriel threw 3 picks. Oh my God.
And how is your defense garbage if you have 3 interceptions?
I don't know what's going on today, bro. I don't know. They probably got death threats by Mike Tom saying if they didn't win this game, they were gonna cut everybody.
Maybe the Colts have been on a fluke run.
Who have they beat, bro?
I don't know.
They beat the Dolphins, who are ass. They beat the fucking Broncos, which their offense is ass. Who did they beat week 3?
They lost to.
They lost to the Rams. That's the only loss before today.
I hate the Rams, so I know they're good, but I hate the Rams.
All right, take care of the football, please. Please. Just run the ball, bro. Roman Wilson's a fucking scrub. All right, back to the ground. Who have the Colts beat? All right, I got their schedule right here. They beat the fucking Dolphins, ass. Broncos, trash offense. Titans, one of the worst teams in the NFL. Rams, lost. Raiders, buns. Cardinals. I don't know how they kept that game close, but they won that. Chargers. I'll give them that. And then they already swept the Titans, and then they played us.
So, strength of schedule, like the Titans, 2 losses they're not a good team. Beating the Raiders, beating the Raiders, anyone who loses to the Raiders, you guys need to So
the Patriots lost to the Raiders, and they're like what? They're 7-2.
That was luck. Week 1 is always like,
All right, so they got the Falcons in Munich. They got the Chiefs. They got the Texans, Jags, Seahawks. You got the Niners. They got the Niners on Monday Night Football. The Jags and the Texans.
See, the way we're playing with Matt Jones and
you're not losing. I don't know if you're
not losing the Colts. Like I'm like, wait a second. You know what? Maybe there's been a false propaganda. Maybe the Colts are just lucky that they have an easy schedule.
Hey, they play you guys. I'm on that. Maybe you'll beat the Colts.
Sheesh.
You might beat the Colts, man. You never know. That might be a good game to watch.
Anyway.
All right, sir.
Your team needs the first down because they have no timeouts.
No, the Colts.
Whoa, what is that?
Oh, don't spoil.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, let's see what they got. Here's a snap. I don't know what they're doing. They're just going to run the ball. Oh, they're going to fight. Are they going to fight?
Why am I always ahead of people? That makes no sense.
I don't know. I don't
have cable. I have an antenna.
Well, I don't have this game locally. Otherwise, I would have used my antenna. I got the Sunday ticket. All right, so we're gonna hit the 2-minute warning. We need a first down.
Yeah.
All right, 2-minute warning.
Yeah.
And we.
Did YTC start his stream? Let me see.
I don't know. He probably already started. Oh. No, the game doesn't start for another 20 minutes. All right, hurry up and end this game.
Yep.
Get the first down and call it a day. The Chiefs. Wait, they lost to the. Are you serious?
Man. I think the Panthers are much better because they're 5-4 now. I thought they were much worse.
How they lose? Wait, they really lose? All right, look at the scores here. How the fuck do you lose to the Panthers, my nigga?
The Panthers are much. They're much better than most people think. Anyway,
Bryce Young is 11 for 20, 122 yards at a pick.
The defense must be really good.
Oh my god! Oh, let me look at their defense. Let's look at defense. They had Christian Rosenborn, 15 total tackles.
Anyway,
quarterback hits, 1 fumble.
Well, I'll see everybody tonight. I got errands to run.
All right, but all right, see ya. All right, let's look at the team here. So Carolina had all right, 1 fumble. Green Bay's defense, all right, they've had 76 tackles for loss. 1 pick. Trevor Etienne. And their defense played all right. So the fuck do you lose to the... Dude, Packers fans must be pissed, bro. You beat the Steelers, but you somehow lose to the fucking Panthers? This is a weird-ass season, dude. All right, look at the box score. Yeah, Daniel Jones looked like shit today, bro. Back to reality, Colts fans. Even though I wanted to believe in y'all, but oh man. Same old lot. They lose. Oh my god, they lose to the Vikings. Oh my god, dude. Come on, man. That's like, oh, that's already 2 pick'em losses, bro. And this is about to be 3. I'm gonna lose this pick'em as well. 3rd and 11. Alright, just run the ball. Here's a snap. Why are you throwing it? The fuck? Rodgers. He's gonna take a sack. You're gonna lose to the Vikings. Lions, what the fuck, man? Now Vikings fans are gonna be all over me all afternoon. Alright, they're gonna punt that. 2nd and 15. So that's gonna leave them with about 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Alright, they're gonna call timeout. They're just gonna take a delay of game then. Alright, 1:12 to play then. Here we go. Here's a punt. Flags on the field. Alright, that's gonna be inside the 12-yard line. Alright. Oh, we got a penalty marker. Hold up. What will make this a great weekend for me is that the Lambs and Seagulls lose, but I know that's not gonna... Who does it? Seahawks play? The Saints, right? No, the Rams play the Saints, and the Seahawks play the Commanders on Sunday night. That'll be funny if the Seahawks lose to the Commanders. Why'd you see start a stream yet? Alright, upside against the defense, but that doesn't matter. That penalty got declined. Oh, they got a game-winning field goal? Wow. Carolina's back to 500. I'm sorry, Bryce Young is not... Bryce Young, he's still not it, man. I'm sorry. Alright, so the Colts get the ball inside their 12-yard line. Here's a snap. Jones, looking to the left. Pressure incoming. It is incomplete. Alright, 55 seconds to work with. Here's a snap. Jones still looking to the left. Looking. It is complete to number 31. He goes out of bounds for a gain of 8. That's going to put them at 48 seconds. 8 takeaways today. Most since 2018 at Tennessee. Yeah, 6 takeaways. God damn, Steelers defense really came to play today. Goodness gracious. 5 of them came out of the defense. 1 of them came off of special teams. All right, 3rd and 2. Here's a snap. Jones still looking to the left. And it is a screen. That's going to be enough for a first down as Josh Downs goes out of bounds with 42 left. All right, here we go. Your snap incoming. Here's a snap. Jones to the left. Jones pass is complete. Alec Pierce inside the 50. But he's still in bounds, so they can't stop the clock, so they gotta move. I think they might spike it. And they're gonna spike it with 24 seconds left. Oh, we got a penalty. Too many men on the field against the Colts. Or is this against Steelers? All right, too many men on the field against the Steelers. All right, first down. Come on, man. All right, let's see. All right, did the Bears beat the Bengals yet? Oh, not yet. It's a 2-minute warning, but they might as well wrap it up. All right, it's gonna be 1st and 5. Damn, their strength of schedule is brutal, man. 9 through 18. They have the 5th hardest schedule in the league. Here's the snap. Jones looking down the middle. It is complete in the 36-yard line. The clock is moving. They didn't go out of bounds. They're gonna have to spike it. All right, spike with 13 seconds. So they're gonna kick a field goal, apparently. All right, let's see. This one's gonna be from 53 yards. Kick is up and is good. All right, so it's 20. All right, 20 to... Yeah, I thought that was going left for a second as well. All right, so they got the onside kick again. If they recover it, they're going to have time for one Hail Mary. Yeah, if the Steelers get the ball, then we win the game. Yeah, onside kicks are just impossible. All right, the late slate games are starting. Yeah, after I'm wrapped up here, then the Colt, I'm gonna watch the Bills and Chiefs on my own time. All right, here's a kick. Pop it up, and it's recovered by DK Metcalf. And that's game. Yeah, that's game. Let's take the knee. I don't know how we fucking won this game, bro. I really don't know. I'm very, very, very shocked. Colts, I wanted to believe in y'all, but I don't know if you guys might make the playoffs, but as being legit contenders, I really don't know. Question marks are starting to fly in. All right, victory formation, and that's game. All right, Steelers beat the Colts 27-20. Wow. I am very shocked. And the Steelers move on to 5-3. Finally, we snap our 2-game losing streak. All right, so that's it. I'm very shocked. I'm surprised. This defense really came to play today. Anyway, stop the music here. Anyway, thanks for everyone that tuned by. I'll probably do the Sunday night game next week. I'm going to think about it, see how the week goes. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out.